My name is John Hornberger. I'm the owner at Crossroads Tabletop Tavern. This is a board game tavern, which is not a thing yet, but it's about to be. There are board game cafes around where you can sit down and have a muffin or a coffee and play a board game. Here you get to come in and sit down and pick from over 1,400 games on the wall, dating as far back as the early 1900s, and including a lot of current games. You can order from our full restaurant and order from our full bar. It's family friendly, it's good for everybody. I've had this idea for easily 20 years, the idea of having my own place where I'd sell games and basically host a game night every night. And that's our motto here, is game night every day. Manassas is perfect. It's sort of a melting pot. Lots of different subcultures, lots of different people of different heritage are out here. Very family friendly, but also a lot of young adults and everybody plays games. That's the thing. So we believe that board gaming is good for people. We believe it brings people together, and I want to give them a space to sit down and face each other. I want them to step away from the screen. Right? Sorry, what's up, Prince William, but we want people to step away from the screen and sit down and face each other and interact with each other, and we give them the space to do that.
My name is Shay Mossman, and I'm one of the chefs here at Crossroads Tabletop Tavern. So a lot of the concept is just taking familiar flavors that everyone knows, but making the food a little bit less messy, a little more handheld, more portable. Because people are playing games, they're touching cards, they're touching pieces, they're getting up and moving around and being interactive. One of our signature dishes is a co-op called the Tumbling Tower, and it's actually a trio of appetizers. It's buffalo chicken dip, jalapeno poppers, and loaded potatoes, all rolled into a spring roll, so you can hold it in your fingers while you're actually eating, instead of taking chips and dipping it in and being a little bit messy with it. Everyone's had pizzas, so we have margarita pizzettas, pepperoni pizzettas, sausage and peppers pizzettas, which is a pizza that's actually been cooked on the grill versus baked in the traditional way that everyone knows.
My name is Jordan Dillon, and I am the head bartender / apothecary at Crossroads Tabletop Tavern. We try to do locally sourced ingredients in some of the cocktails. The chefs and I have been working real hard on getting simple syrups made with stuff fresh from the farmer's market, and that gives our drinks a little bit of character, a little bit of an extra pop to them. We're doing locally sourced beers and wines and liquors as best as we can as well, really bringing the community together.
Jesse Farmer, and I'm the general manager at Crossroads Tabletop Tavern. No, John does a pretty good job of covering all his bases. But one of the things that we want to impress, I suppose, is that this is a place for everyone in Manassas City. Like we've touched on before, Manassas doesn't need another bar, and we certainly don't want to be that. We have a great restaurant, we do have a great bar apothecary, but we have board games, and more importantly, we don't have TVs. And I think that's a really important part. A lot of people think TVs, even karaoke, live entertainment, that's what a bar makes. And we're sort of out to be counterculture, but not intentionally. We really think that this is good for people no matter where they are in life, whether they're working hard 9 to 5 or they have hobbies already and they look at us as a hobby shop. We want to be very inclusive to the whole community, and whatever came before us and whatever people would anticipate that a place like this would be when we do open up, we want to sort of wash that idea away very quickly and let them know that we're not just something new, but we're something old that might be making a comeback, and being one of a kind is very important for us, and having a model that exemplifies that is important as well. Really just changing the mindset of what is going out anymore. When we first started this, we started drawing comparisons to bowling alleys, to movie nights. If you go and look at the price list to do those things, probably comparative, but a box of popcorn and a soda for the price of really good food and a good drink. The games are going to be the focal point, socializing with the people at your table, even those that aren't at your table, but really changing the perception of what going out is. Making it game night every day, as John said earlier, is really important, and trying something legitimately new. And in a society like today where everything's on the phone and on the TV and on the computer, giving them something to do outside of that would be the encouragement to come and check us out.